Hi, are we recording? I hope so. Hi, welcome to the first episode of Holy Cow, That's a Lot of Notebooks. Okay, so basically, all you can see is my sunglasses. Let me grab a chair. So, I have a lot of notebooks. I've been being creative for a long time, and I have had a lot of very insane dreams and aspirations that I have logged into tons of notebooks. I'm an author that have all of my old insane ideas. I came up with this idea yesterday while I was cleaning my house because I found them all over the place. Can you see that? That's insane. So this is going to be episode 1. I don't even know where to begin, I guess, off of the top. So this is a sketchbook. It looks like from when I was writing a book called Free, because that sticker that you see there, I drew that. Go me. So that is Birdie, the main character. That's her brother. Barn was his name. Don't ask why his name was Barn, because they were supposed to be born in a barn. Get it? And then this is Marcus, her love interest. But the book was supposed to be about like a dystopian apocalypse world where you get put into an arena and you have to fight dragons. So in this sticker, she's saying, "Are you kidding me, Marcus? You've never actually fought a dragon." I was super edgy. Anyway, I'm pretty sure these are filled with stuff from that book series. Yeah, so this is the main character's outfit that I drew. You can see that I drew her top. Birdie new outfit 2020. Oh, here's something. So my Hypernova series, which is available for purchase down below, I have some drawings of what I wanted some aliens to look like. So you can kind of see the spawn there. Yeah, it had 2 tails. And then like a bird thing going on there. I think that was supposed to be Laurier, which is the flying instructor. I have no freaking idea what these are. Oh, I think this is supposed to be, because I had this concept where I wanted there to be a queen spawn, because there's like the spawn that attack, and then there's like, there was supposed to be they're a hive, so there's supposed to be a queen. I think that was my original drawing for that. Looks like I've got Ron here. Ron hasn't changed much. He's still the medium long hair, some birds. That was Roxy's original design. Book 2 hasn't been released yet, but Roxy, she kind of looks like a typical demon. That's Nguyen's original design. She was also supposed to have kind of more of like a demonish sort of thing going on. You know, she was supposed to have the demon's tail, and she was supposed to have horns, but I decided to make her a cat instead because we all love cats, and that's the end of that train of thought. Is there anything else in here? I drew a comic. Oh, it's, I was gonna do, an animation for, Finn and Ron. That's the end of that. Okay, so next we have a book. This is more of my more recent ones. It says Stay Focused. It's got like a little gold band on it. Oh, you know what? There actually might not be anything in this. Well, hate to disappoint you guys, but there is nothing in this notebook. Moving on. Hello, lovely. There's another sticker I made for Birdie, which was, like I said, Free, the first book I ever made with the dragons and the Colosseum and the fights and the scary stuff. Wow, there's a lot in here. What in the world? Okay, so it looks like for the first 3 pages, I have chapters written out. So chapter 1, 2, and 3, and everything that was going to happen. And then loose paper. Hello. Oh my god, if people looked at this after, like, if I ever disappear, people are just going to be like, yeah, she just disappeared because she was insane, because what is that? Crystal, Ron, and Roxy, Kiwok. Okay, so there's some more Hypernova stuff in here. Oh, I have the title for book 3 in my Hypernova series in here. Odium's Resurgence. Scary stuff. So I've got different dragon types for Free. It looks like I wanted them to be called Agni, which was the fire type dragons, Duos, which were wyverns it looks like, and Rockos. I wonder what those are. Wow, look at that. They're Earth-type dragons. I am original. So yeah, it's just got like all the basic stuff for Free in here. I've got a to-do list that I was supposed to do at Starbucks when I was writing. I've got a bunch of reminders. I was gonna make a Hypernova game. Wow, big dreams, big aspirations over here. Not happening. So originally, here's something for you guys. The Hypernova series originally was supposed to be Hiraeth, Orenda, and Yuanya. Those are very hard words to pronounce, which is the main reason I didn't go for it. But each one of the word was supposed to be a representation of the overall feeling and vibe of the book. So Hiraeth is actually a longing for a home that you can't return to. Orenda, I think, is supposed to be like family or, I don't know, pure bliss or something like that. I'm not sure. And then Yuanya is just the name of the ship, basically, that that Ron and Finn drive in the Hypernova series. So that obviously was a terrible idea, and those got thrown out the window. Oh, more crazy stuff. Here we go. I had another book idea called Misc, where it was going to be about these different, it was going to be winter wolves, summer wolves, fall, and spring. And each one of the different, like, werewolf or wolf types could do something different. So winter wolves just turned into, like, they could only change during the winter and, like, during the cold season, but they turned into, like, these big wolves. And, like, summer wolves were supposed to be, like, your typical werewolf, while during a full moon during the summertime, they turned into an actual lycanthrope. But it looks like I've just got some one-liners here for my book Misc, because it was supposed to be about this winter wolf who falls in love with a human girl named Sierra, who's like a badass hunter or whatever. And I might still do that book, actually, because I'm quite in love with those characters in my brain. More Hypernova stuff. So there's the Jericho watch. We've got Odium's mask design and the Geminis chest. Here you can see Gamira's original design. These are what the ghouls were originally supposed to look like little alien dudes. These are the guys from Aronevia, these bat guys. And these are an alien species that I'm actually still going to put in the book for a later date. You guys will discover them in book 3, but they're called Groovos, and I think they look so cool having like those big tusks coming out of their mouth. Okay, so here we've got little pieces of what a camera, what the Galausi tribe is supposed to be like on this side. And then this is what the tree was originally supposed to be like. I kind of wanted to shape it like the tree from the Zelda series. I can't remember what it's called right now, but I changed it to be a lot scarier because I don't think that this looks scary enough. But it was supposed to be like this big tree with these vines that were coming up into the sky. So it's really interesting to see that. I drew this a very long time ago. Here's some stuff for Aronevia. They were supposed to be a big, scary, like, vampire-ish castle, which I guess kind of there still is, but it's a lot more sci-fi. I find that a lot of my original ideas were really grounded in reality. My editor has politely told me a few times to remind myself that it's sci-fi, not fantasy-based. Because a lot of, like, this design specifically, you can tell it just looks like an old European castle, and they were supposed to be, like, these vampire hybrids. And they were supposed to be, like, these stone statues around the entire place. I'll let you guys get a closer look at that. Yeah, so I had to change it up to be a lot more sci-fi, but, like, the basic general idea is still the same. Yeah, just some more, just random ideas that really ended up not going anywhere. Oh, I have a new book idea. That's what it says right at the top. New book idea. And down below it says Naruto ripoff. So we can all assume where that would have went. Holy guacamole, what is this? I've got a list of monsters. I've got a list of monsters over here. It says like Poltergeist, Leviathan, Beholder, Medusa Head, Basilisk, Banshee, Kappa. I can't tell you why I took the time out of my day to write all of that down. I would assume that I could just look it up on Google. I've got a map idea for my video game that I was going to do, where there's supposed to be like a floating castle up in the sky or something. Oh, 30 chicken tenders for pickup on Sunday. Guys, that's it. We're all done this book. Can you see why this is going to be multiple parts? All right, so this one was chewed up by my rats. I just caught a notebook. Mary and Pippin were their names. They were Dumbo rats. They were super cute. It looks like I've got some dragon facts, just because for that book that I mentioned, Free, I wanted to have a general idea of what the different types of dragons were. I wrote some runes, and then there's some crystals down at the bottom. Don't know what that's all about. I was obviously going through a phase. What is that? Look at that terrifying thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! That's so scary. What is that? Am I insane? Oh, I know what this is. I get it. Okay, so a really long time ago, I wanted to make a platformer video game where you were basically trapped in this dream world, and you had to fight like the seven bosses of the nightmare realm or like some garbage. And they were all supposed to be scary like this, so that's why it looks so creepy, is because I legit wanted to write a horror game or make a horror game. But this is apparently called Nim the Doll Keeper. And that's very interesting. I've got like a size chart up at the bottom there. Sorry that you have to keep looking at its horrifying face. But I've even got, you can see where I was going to do like the way that the actions were going to go, like the propulsion of like throwing. She had like 3 different attacks. That's so, actually, it's kind of interesting. Here's another scary person. I guess that was supposed to be another one of the monsters. If anybody wants to make a horror film and put my drawings up on the wall as someone's like schizophrenic ramblings, go for it. This guy is called the Ash Eater Modir. That's very interesting. It looks like he was just supposed to grab you and then turn you into ash. Oh, there's no more drawings. Oh, thank God. Wow, look at this. I've even got like a list of different magic attacks that they were going to use. And I guess like when I programmed them into the game, I crossed them off and checkmarked them. Wow. Very interesting. I'm amazing myself. Oh, so here we've got some sprites for the video game. I'm surprised that I can't remember most of this. But yeah, look at that. There's like a little slime boy and then like little chibis. And then that's how like the tiles of the game were supposed to work out. And then that's Florence, I'm pretty sure. And then you can see that we've got a little running animation. And then the girl, she's like, huh? That's Florence, she's confused. And then we've got little icon heads for each one of the characters. But this is the last thing I'll show you from my book, Free. Originally, before they were gonna do Colosseum battles, they were gonna do races, so dragon races. And so here I have all of the contenders and all of their different dragons that they rode. Looks like it was gonna be Huld, Patra, Rendell, Eos, Marcus, Uzu, Hunter, and Doris. She's a close relative to Karen. Ardinia, Larbi, Orion, Kraus, Abbott, Ulmu. What? No way! That's where I got the name Ulmu from Hypernova series. It's all coming full circle. Lenshali, Birdie. That's actually why my pen name, here's a little tidbit. My pen name is Orphaned Bird or Paris Author on Facebook. And the reason for that is because I like to say that Hypernova is the Mystery of Planet Crane is the first book I've ever written, but that's technically a lie. I wrote Free before I wrote Hypernova series, and basically I wrote that book just to see if I could do it, because I wrote it for NaNoWriMo, and I slacked off the entire book. Like, that book is a mess. It's terribly written, but it holds a close place in my heart because it's the first one that I ever successfully wrote and had that feeling of, oh my gosh, this is a finished story. 50,000 words, let's go, boys. So once I was able to prove to myself that I was able to write a book, that's when Hypernova came along, and I started just getting better at writing in general, and I'm still working on it, obviously. But yeah, that's why my name's Orphaned Bird, and the main character of Free is Birdie, because that name, I've always really loved it. And Birdie in the book is like an orphan, so that's why I'm Orphaned Bird. I'm not actually an orphan, and my name's not Birdie, but there's some context for y'all. Okay, so we've successfully went through 3 notebooks. I've got about 50,279 left. I will catch you next time. Good luck me with the editing, because this recording has been spastic.